Hi everyone, it's Janis here with another episode to help you build better daily structure and be in control of your life. If you're currently working a full-time job, then you might be looking at the freelancers and envy them about the freedom and flexibility that they have. And on the other hand, if you're currently freelancing and struggling to get new clients, you might envy full-time employees for their stability. The grass always seems greener on the other side, but what is the best option for you? Maybe you're just finishing the studies and trying to decide what career path to choose. In this video, we'll go over pros and cons of being a freelancer versus full-time employee. So let's dive in. Number 1, flexibility. Everyone loves flexibility, being able to adjust their work schedule and work different hours. It's nice to have flexibility when things are happening in your life. This is definitely a huge benefit for freelancers, as they can be flexible with their own schedule and make adjustments when needed. Freelancers themselves can decide their workload, so if they want to make more money, they can choose to get more clients and work longer hours. Or, if they want to take things easy, they can reduce the client work by not taking on any new clients. It's totally in their hands. It is also helpful to have flexibility when you have to change your plans in an instant. For example, if you were planning to work on client stuff from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., but then you suddenly have to deal with an emergency, like visiting a doctor or anything else, then you can do that and simply do your client work in the afternoon. For employees, this is however not the case. Full-time employees have a work schedule that they have to follow. And if they want to have time off, they have to book a holiday that needs to be approved by a manager in advance. Full-time employees usually can have between 20 to 30 holiday days per calendar year, and the rest of the time they have to be at work during their working hours. Number 2, stability. Flexibility comes at a price, and that price is stability. As a freelancer, you'll most of the times have flexibility, but there is no stability. Because as a freelancer, you'll be responsible about everything in your business, starting from getting a new client, doing the job, and delivering the complete projects. And getting new clients is not an easy job. And while you might have a lot of work in 1 month, there might be nothing in the next month if you don't consistently look for the new business. For full-time employees, however, this is a huge benefit because they don't have to worry about their workload at all. As a full-time employee, you'll have always work provided by your employer, and all you have to do is to get on with your work. This also means that every month you'll have a stable paycheck that you can take home and cover your upcoming expenses. Number 3, control. Full-time employees has a boss who tells them what to do, and they must comply with the certain rules within the organization. They have little control over what they do, how they do it, and they always have to report to senior management if they want to change something. On the other hand, freelancers are in total control of everything. They choose their work schedule, how many hours they want to work each day, and so on. Each client is their boss, who sets job requirements and standards, but in the end, the freelancer can decide not to work with the client if he doesn't want to. They can choose to work with the clients that have reasonable expectations and good cooperation terms. Number 4, benefits. The next item on the list is to look at what benefits each side receives. Let's start with the full-time employees. First benefit is paid leave. Full-time employees get anywhere between 20 to 30 working days paid leave each calendar year. This is the time they can use for going on holidays, traveling, or spending time at home and simply relaxing. Second is sick leave. We all occasionally get sick. As a full-time employee, one of the benefits is sick pay, meaning that if you get sick, you'll still get paid by your employer. This is especially good if you have to look after your family, as you'll be able to get paid and pay your bills. Third benefit is retirement scheme. If you're thinking far ahead and if you want to secure your retirement age, then this is another great benefit that full-time employees get. And finally, fourth benefit is courses and additional education. Companies often pay for employee courses to increase their employee qualifications. On opposite hand, freelancers don't get any of these benefits. If they take a day off, then nobody will pay them for that. If they get sick, again, that will be out of their own pocket. They only get paid for the work that they do. freelancers will also have to look after their own retirement fund and pay for their own education. That is not to say that freelancers don't have any benefits. As we already discussed, freelancer benefits are flexibility and control over their work. Number 5, motivation. Working in a corporate world provides full-time employees with motivation in a very structured way. They have a set working hours and working environment. If you're late for work or if you don't follow company rules, you'll get warnings that can lead to losing your job. This kind of structure provides a strong motivation to show up on time and work hard to make sure that you can deliver the results that company needs. If you're a freelancer, however, you have to create the structure by yourself, and that is not an easy thing to do. I remember when I started to do some freelance jobs by myself, I was excited because I knew that I would be able to create my own schedule. And while it was exciting, it was extremely hard because nobody was keeping me accountable of what I was doing. If I decided to sleep in, then there was nothing that would push me. This resulted in no structure at all, and I became very unproductive. So the question still remains, is it better to be a freelancer or is it better to have a full-time job? There are benefits and disadvantages on both sides. Eventually, you'll have to look at your current situation as well as your future goals to determine what is the best option for you right now. If you value stability and benefits, then full-time job might be the best option for you. But if you want flexibility, control, and you don't mind putting in extra work, then freelancing option is the best. If you want to manage your time better, have more structure in your life, and achieve your goals, make sure you check out my time planning application. You can set goals and track progress towards them, create time blocks and build your own daily structure, as well as log your time and measure your performance. Best of all, it's totally free, so press here to check it out right now. I'm working on new videos every day, so be sure you subscribe so you don't miss my next episode.